joven, se rompió y ahora se quedan con los $300 de depósito. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Sorry it's been a while since I've posted anything, but it's something that needs to be done, and today I'm going to talk about what's in my Go Kit. I'm actually accompanied by my wife who's recording her video for her channel and her camera, so we figured we'd do it at the same time and see what we can do. But first, let me give you an idea of what we have packed. So you may have seen here we have everything packed for about 3 days, and I'm going to cut to another shot where you can actually see everything going into the bag. But right now, I just wanted to let you see the before. Okay. Hello, everybody. Aunque no me ven. So my wife is recording her channel right now. Mi esposa está grabando en su canal ahora. So I'm going to be doing this in 2 languages. So bear with us. And we're trying to make sure that we get this done before the sun goes away. So the first thing we're going to do is present our mochilas, or in English, our backpacks.
Y son bien enormes. Son grandes.
Yes,
Y lo que me
exactly.
gusta también de que aparte-
Exacto. So what she was saying is that this is a very nice backpack, mochila in Spanish, and it has a lot of different pockets for different things that we will show you what we're going to put in ours. And something that everybody needs to consider, whether you live in a place that's prone to hurricanes, earthquakes, or what have you, natural disasters affect us all. So it's good to be prepared and put things in here that you just need to get by until maybe you can get to a shelter, or better yet, a hotel if it's functioning. Or sometimes you actually have to might shelter in place at home without the pandemic part of it going on. So we're just going to cut this video right now and then show you simultaneously what we're putting in our bags. Okay? All right, the first thing we're going to show you is what we're going to put in our bags. And my wife is way more organized than I ever will be. So
Thank you.
she got the idea of
Mi esposo
putting...
está diciendo en inglés que yo soy buena organizando.
Yeah, so the first thing she did, she put all the underwears and everything in a big plastic bag.
Gracias por el crédito, honey.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And this plastic bag actually, some of the things that we bought came in the plastic bag, so we're just reusing it so that we don't have to waste anything. So the first thing I'm going to put in the plastic bag, in the inside part, because this part right here can be used for a laptop, for books. So the first thing I'm going to do,
Voy a poner eso aquí.
exactly. So I'm going to do the same. So we noticed that on the inside of the backpack, there's a wire, so that USB cable, so we can plug it in
Aquí llevo
if
5
we
pares
have a source. So the first thing I'm going to do here is put in
Llevo
my
ropas
information.
interior.
I'm going to put in my very important information in the pocket in the back so that it will be available. And it's inside so nobody can easily steal it. There's also a pocket for a cell phone if that's where you want to store your cell phone. And this has near field communication, so you can connect your USB right here. You can also do it with a cable.
Me gusta. ¿Para qué es eso USB?
Para conectar.
Wow, miren.
Sí, para conectar un dispositivo.
Me
All right,
gusta.
so I'm going to put that there. The next thing I'm going to do is put 3 days, actually 4 days, worth of underwear. 3 days worth of underwear. And we're going to put it here in the front part. Okay. And also put in some socks. I can put that on the side. so as not to take up too much space. Then I have my toiletry kit, which is just for shaving, for bathing and stuff like that. So I can put that here as well. And another thing I can put in here, I can put in blankets. This is about 3 or 4 blankets that expand, so I'll put that in the little thing here. This is for a tent that we can sit in or sleep in if we need to. So I can put that here. And then we have emergency blankets. Actually, so these were towels. My bad. So these were towels so that when we're finding a source of water, we can actually bathe. These are blankets, and they come with 4 blankets in this little bitty thing. So she'll be able to actually take it. Now I can either put it in, or I can actually attach it to the. I can actually attach it to the backpack itself, whichever is most convenient for you. So I'm going to put all these things in here first. And I chose a backpack that's very spacious. So right now I have everything in here. Another thing I have is a fire starter. I want that accessible. So I'm actually going to put that towards the front in case I need to start a fire. And while we're here, I can attach some extra keys that I have. So like for the car, in case we get into an emergency. Okay. Then,
wow, honey.
yes,
Good job.
thank you.
I like it.
Then this, we can either put on your belt, but it's a multi-use tool that actually becomes an axe when you take the thing off, a hammer. You can tell that I don't use tools. And then pliers here, so, and then a little like knife and saw and all kind of things. So this is pretty cool. And we'll keep it in here for safekeeping. I can put that on the inside, something I want to get to quickly. So that's up to you how you would like to do that. This also is a life straw that you can use in case you come by a stream of water and you need to drink. This has filters so you can drink and not, get sick. So I'll put that here. I have a space in the back here for that. And both my wife and I have a radio that we can use the sun to charge it up. We can crank it up with the handle. We can charge our phones with it as well. So this one is a USB, so I'm going to have to get a dongle for that. Thank you, Apple. And it takes batteries, but it's a very useful tool. It has a flashlight, and it has a NOAA radio so that we can actually be in touch with the stations, the weather stations. And it uses rechargeable batteries as well. So that's it for mine. I'm going to put this in the front for now. And then we'll start about 3 days worth of food. So actually this comes with a case, I forgot. So I'll put this in the case, let my wife take over on her channel, and then I'll be right back to show you how I packed everything. All right, so my wife has finished hers. She's just finishing up. Now I decided to move a couple of things because I figured it would be better placed elsewhere. Now, another thing that I'm going to make sure that I pack is my copy of the Bible. Yes, I have the Bible on my phone, but if I need my phone for cell use or anything requiring power, it's best that I use the paper copy. Yes, old school is not going to hurt. All right, so I'll put that along with a booklet with some, I keep forgetting in English, bolígrafos, so ballpoint pens. So I'm putting this in the back. Also in the back is where I could put my laptop. I could put my laptop, I could put my tablet, I can put all kinds of things back there. So let me go ahead and zip this up, and then I'll work the rest. Now you may have noticed that I decided to put this emergency blanket on the outside since it'll save space for the inside. Now a couple of things you may have noticed here is I have right here my passport. So you need to make sure that you get a copy of your ID. I'm not really going to put this in here and keep it here because I will be using this to travel. But this is basically a good spot to put your passport. Zip that up. And here's where you can put other documents. What I'm going to do here is, let's see, I'm going to open this up and put in 2 packets of food so I don't have to use this space inside. So I have 2 packets of Spam. Yes, Spam, but it's preserved, and let's see, it expires in April 2023. So we got some time to go for that. So once it's in there, I just close this. So that's extra space that I just conserved. Now I can decide to put that here, or I can decide to put that somewhere else. So what I'm going to do to save space is put the food up here. I have 2 cans of Vienna sausage. Well, one is Vienna sausage chicken and one is Vienna sausage, whatever the meat they use for that. So I could put that here, put that on top. We also have tuna salad and chicken salad in a can that you can open up without a can opener, and just eat it with some crackers. That's included. So I can do that. And I think I will put the spoons here. Now I have extra cutlery, even though this one does include a spoon and a fork combined. Things happen, you lose them, you know. People may want you to share, even because they didn't bring their own, but that's okay. We're all in this together, aren't we? And I speak from experience because I have been through 2 level 4 hurricanes and 1 8.8 earthquake in Santiago, Chile back in 2012. Yes, I was there near the epicenter, and that was close enough. So the things that we needed right after that disaster, we needed water, and there's pockets on the side that we can put bottles of water. It's recommended that everybody gets at least 1 gallon of water per day, per person, and that we can actually put in our car. Hopefully the car would not be damaged in any disaster, so I'm counting on that. But if not, we still can put some bottles of water one on each side. That way we each are ready. And there are pockets on the side where I can put these tissues on the side so they're accessible without having to dig deep. So I'm going to put 2 on this side and zip this up. And then I will put maybe 1 in here. And I'll put this over here. Zip this up. And I still have space for more stuff in the front, you see. So I could put anything I want up here, but right now I'm just going to close that and save that for later. And now I will just put in the Pringles. Now I can put the Pringles on the outside or I can put it on the inside. That's up to me. But since I'd rather save space, I'm going to put them sideways like this. And yes, I could include the crackers in the back. So I think I'll do that. But I really need to make sure I have peanut butter because I love peanut butter. So I'll put that over here and close everything up and we should be good to go. There we go. I assure you, these were excellent buys on Amazon, and I do not regret. They're very tough too. So let's see if it'll close. Now the food items, we bought those at the 99-cent store. So you don't have to go and buy all these expensive kits. Just check the expiration date. And just make sure that it's not going to be spoiled by the time you need it. Another thing, you need to make sure that you have that you check the expiration date of the food periodically so that you can put in fresh batteries for things that need batteries, and also for oh, I think I will leave this because I don't like this brand anyway. But we're basically good to go. We're good to go. And this, We're ready. Bring it. Yep. So make sure you have some cash. Make sure that you have phone numbers that you can write down. Because the one thing that I learned from my experience after the hurricanes as well as the earthquake, there's no power. So make sure that you always keep your devices powered up before you go to bed at night, because there's no guarantee that the disaster won't happen during the day. It might happen while you're sleeping. So you make sure that you get that done. Make sure that you and your family have an escape plan so that you know where to meet, what the plan is in case anything happens, know where to hide out in the event of, for example, a tornado. In our case, we have a bathroom that's literally centrally located, that's not near any outside walls and has no windows, so that's where we would hide. And we also, if we get sheltered here, which would be preferred, we can still grill on the barbecue here, eat up all the food here, not tell any of our neighbors because they'll come here and steal it. Just kidding. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. So this is the bag, and we're now going to decide where we're going to store it. So we are done. We have our go bags ready to go. We have everything we need. I decided not to bring those crackers because they'll probably be all crushed up anyway. But that's a good thing to make sure everything's small enough to fit, and just be prepared. Now, a couple of things to remember: make sure that you have a plan, make sure that you have your Go kit. You can Google any Go kit or look at YouTube has a plethora of videos, mostly from survivalists. This is not so that you can go camping. This is just so you can survive a disaster until you can locate a shelter, or until you can find a hotel, or if you can return to your home that's still in a livable state, then even better. So just be safe, and make sure that you stay in touch with each other. Make sure you tell each other you love each other while they can still answer back. So that's it for me. And this is my wife. Give her channel some love. So it's Tatita Vlogs. If you speak Spanish, by all means, take a look. Or if you're trying to learn Spanish, by all means, that'll be good practice for you. Thank you for everything. Bye.
Bye.